December 17. Outside, in the outside space of the Samuel Kanyando Sports Complex, a space that's owned by the people of Liberia, a space that was given to us legally by the Ministry of Youth and Sports, the government agency with the fiduciary responsibility to do so. We inspected it, we wrote them about it. We went there in person, inspected the facility. They told us we cannot use the inner space, including the actual pitch of the Samuel Kanyando Sports Complex. And it gave us very good reasons why that should not happen. And we agreed. And they sent us an invoice. We fulfill our obligation. We pay more than half of the face value of that invoice. With 3,500, pay 2,000. And then they gave us a receipt to say you must pay your balance by so and so time. We did a walk-in all before all of this happened. Suddenly, when we announced it, 2 hours later, we got a letter from the Ministry of Youth and Sports. No. We can't give you the outside space of the Samuel Kanyando Sports Complex. After you invoice us, after we did a walkthrough, after you give, but because government officials are there.
They've rescinded their decision.
No, you can't do that to the people.
What will you do?
We will turn out. And we turn out.
Meaning you will do it by all means?
Yes, we will turn out. I don't know what you call all means.
You will be risking the lives of Liberians that you want to protect.
No. Look, this government has a duty to protect the rights to peaceful assembly. We will peacefully assemble. In fact, we call it a rally. It was the government that started calling it protest against the government. We have never said we're protesting against the government. We have said we are giving the Liberian people a chance to let the government hear them. And that's what we're going to do. This is a peaceful assembly. We're not burning tires. We're not wearing military garments. We're not trying to frighten anybody. We're not saying, hey, if you don't do it, then we will do it. No. This is not an attempt, the guy who should be cleaning the city and do a very poor job at that is suggesting that we're trying to do a riot here to tease them. They're just scared. They are trying to frighten. No. You need to understand it. Because you said, are we going to do this at any cost? What we will do it is only at the cost of peace. We will peacefully assemble. We know.
Are you going to petition the government or international partners?
The duty to provide for Liberia is one that this government has. The government manages our international relationships. We don't want anybody to say, Louis Brandon, the CPP, they're trying to smear Liberia's international relations. They're going to, no. Whatever is said there, whatever Liberians express there, will be at a later date submitted to the government for their reaction. We all, as organizers,
so meaning you're going to speak in the open air.
Who would speak in the open space? Because we don't want, for instance, imagine if we're bringing 100,000 people to Capitol Hill, where the executive mansion is and where the Capitol building is. We say we're in Paynesville and Little Koji thinks.
Do you have the capacity to bring that number of people out?
But let's see. What's the business of anybody being afraid? If we don't have any capacity, then there should be no worry. There should be absolutely no worry. Look, Liberians deserve a right to that space, especially when they follow the rules to acquire it. We're not competing with anybody for that space. Open outside space. We're not even trying to use the bathroom of the stadium. Open outside space. And you're telling us after we agree, you want to deny us for political reasons. No, you cannot do that. If we were to allow you to do that, and we ourselves decide that we turn away from doing this, then we set the stage for you to just bully our democracy. We can't permit that to happen. So we will assemble. We will walk peacefully, and we expect the government to protect us. We have informed the Ministry of Justice. From as soon as we acquire that space, we inform the Ministry of Justice.
And what did the Ministry of Justice say to you?
We await the Ministry of Justice. Normally what happens is the Ministry of Justice review it and reply us. Then what happens is we sit together as organizers and work through the various scenarios where people will gather, where people can move, and what protection level the government through the Liberian National Police and all of these other organs, security organs and parastatals will provide the Liberian people the safety and security they need.